What is up? It's All or Nothing Show. We're back again. It's Monday.
What's up, Twinks?
What up? What's new? Anything new with y'all?
I'm trying to think. Since I last saw you guys, been doing a lot of work at home. Been feeling pretty good with training. Prepped all my meals for the week. Got up early.
What'd you make this week?
So I got steak with avocado, rice, peppers and onions, salsa. That's one. Morning is always sourdough, 4 eggs, and then a kiwi.
What's your fat intake? Because with the
I'm not
avocado,
sure.
steak, and eggs, I feel like you're already past 100.
Probably.
Then eggs.
But not worrying too much about like macros, more so just measurements of food and then seeing how like weight and body changes.
So you're not looking at any kind of caloric intake?
Not really, no. No. Trying to just do it by feel this time. Not really obsessed too much over like if fat goes too high, if fat goes too low.
Yeah.
Just feeling good. You know,
Good.
What do they say? Testosterone is a steroid, which the root of that, sterol, is part of cholesterol, you
Yes.
know? So the more steak, the more eggs, let's bump those numbers up. So,
Yeah, some people do really well with the intuitive stuff. I feel like for the most part I could, but I don't know. Sometimes your body plays tricks on you, especially some meals fill you up more than others. So like, you know, I could be under eating severely if I had like potatoes a lot in my diet,
Yeah.
or like I fill up like fast. Like Maddie and I went to Red Robin yesterday, and I hadn't had but maybe like 800 calories for the day. I probably burned like 2,000, and so I got there. I was like, I'll just eat whatever we have, and of course they got the bottomless fries. So I was like, oh hell yeah! So we did have like a little warm up basket basically each.
bottomless.
Yeah, but once we got like the meal, I finished the burger, and then I was looking at the fries. I was like, oh fuck! Like I just felt like my stomach just felt, you know, extended like Phil Heath's gut or something like that, and I didn't even finish the damn fries. But mainly because I knew we went to Gelati after.
Oh
had
my
some ice
gosh.
cream.
The biggest thing I would
Coach's
say.
orders.
Yeah.
Hey.
Which flavor?
Well, 4 flavors.
Oh my gosh.
You do 1 flavor?
I do 2 usually. 2 scoops in a cone.
2 scoops. I feel like you would be a cone guy. I'm not a cone
Honey
guy.
Badger is the best one. Have y'all had that?
Nah, I don't like
I've
that
never
one.
been to
That one's what,
any
like
ice cream
honey
place.
and graham cracker?
It's
You never
honey
been to,
and
like,
stroop
Brewster's?
waffle.
Never. Any not Friendlies?
Dang.
You just go store brand?
He just goes Breyers.
Have you had like
Breyers.
ice cream at like a restaurant or something before? Like a
I'm sure I
dessert?
have, like, for a birthday or some shit. I never order it, though.
Man.
You're going to overpay at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Damn, we'll have to bring it to July.
You can get, like,
Yeah.
5 pounds for, like, $4 at the store.
Yeah, but
You know?
Yeah.
is that like the Petty Pit?
I
the
feel like
old
that stuff tastes
Neapolitan?
weird
No.
though. Like last time I got a Breyers, like it tastes good, but I almost like taste the milk, and I
Yeah.
just feel like sick after
It's
eating
good.
it. Last time I bought a tub, I had it one night and I didn't finish it.
Fresh out of the churner, I feel like.
Yeah, and gelati, I don't know what it is. Is it like lower fat content?
I think just cooked or made slower to where they don't have to like.
I think
add
they
as
use a
much
different
in.
percent milk too.
Yeah, because I
But-
think that's what gelato is like.
Yeah.
less fat because they make it slower.
Yeah, something like that. But it comes out nice. Like the texture's a little bit like thicker than ice
Yeah.
cream, and the flavors they have like a million different flavors, and they all like pretty creative. Like they had like rainbow cookie and lavender, and like last night we got a
Lavender, that's like a soap.
I know.
That's interesting.
I know. Well, they have one called cicada, and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Like,
Eat the bugs.
Yeah, no fucking way.
The biggest thing I would say, not to interrupt you, but
No,
just
you're
as a final point, not worrying about too much about macros because I
Yeah.
find that I get very obsessive with that, and I don't like having to think about, oh, I'm gonna have like 161 point something grams of chicken to
When
like
you
perfectly
did,
hit that. I'd rather just have,
When you did
120
track
grams.
macros, were you like within 5 grams every day? Is that the standard you set for yourself?
Yeah, that's just the way I am. So
Oh.
like, it's an exercise to kind of like undo a little bit of that, and like I'd
Yeah.
rather be more consistent, even if it's not exact.
When I'm dieting, I'm within 5 grams of each macronutrient, sometimes closer. But when I'm bulking, it's kind of like surpass my protein goal, which is usually dependent on my body weight, 180, 190, 200, whatever. Once I hit that, it's kind of like a free for all with the rest of it.
Bottomless fries.
Yeah, it's like I usually keep under 100 grams fat, hit that 200 protein, then just free for all with the carbs, you know.
Yeah.
But so I don't really stress it too much. So I feel like I'm almost like intuitive in a way.
Yeah.
And I just track it at the end of the day, and then I just kind of pick up the crumbs that I have to fill in the blanks with at the end. You know.
I usually prefer a little higher fats though in general.
Yeah, I think I knew that you like doing that.
Yeah. Dang. So did y'all share ice cream though?
Yeah. So that's what we do. That's what we do. We get a large, and we get 4 scoops, and so, I feel like I get the best bang for my buck there because, like I said, you get 4 scoops. They're decent size. It's like enough to satisfy us both, and it's like $7. Versus you go to a Friendly's or these bougie places in like town, and you're paying $4, $5, $6 each. Like you go to Sweet Frog, you're paying $6 like a half each, and I feel like you just don't leave as like full or satisfied. So.
Yeah, Sweet Frog, especially if you haven't been there, Austin, they make you pay by the weight. So it's nice because they have all the big cups. You want to just load it up.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get there, it's like $11, $12.
$13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, buck.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
They get you.
Scam you. What about you?
For what?
Doing anything this past couple days?
Same old in here, getting it done. Working out, and had an event at Gold's Gym this past weekend.
Yeah.
They had a powerlifting competition Saturday, Power Fest, with their new like powerlifting section in the gym. It was a pretty cool event, and then just in here every day working out.
How's the challenge going?
So weight was from last week. I was saying weight was around 193, so I had like a cheat meal Friday, which was a DiGiorno pizza. So I ate all my regular food plus the pizza.
Hey,
You said it
that's
was
not a
stuffed-
cheat. That's a refeed.
You said it was stuffed crust. What were the toppings?
Just pepperoni, cheese and pepperoni.
okay.
So it was a total of 1950 calorie.
How long is it in the oven?
I
I haven't had DiGiorno's in a while, but I feel like trying
cooked it like 16, 17 minutes.
Is it like $8 at the store?
Yeah, eight and some change.
Maybe
Yeah.
one day.
Domino's
Yeah.
is $5.99.
That's if you get 2.
You
then
gotta order
get
two.
minimum
Yeah.
2.
And then that makes it 12. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
That's true.
So I had that and then a bagel on top of that, which put me at like right under 5,000 calories for the day.
Tell
and
me you toasted it.
toasted it. No,
The
it
bagel?
was at the gym. So
Oh.
they don't have toasters at the gym.
Yeah.
So I just had to eat it, and which was fine. And ate that. Woke up my weight like a pound up. And which I knew was probably going to happen from all the water and shit, or sodium and just fucking cheese, dairy, all in my guts. And woke up today even a little bit heavier after all the shit that I did yesterday. I'm not going to sweat it too much. I'm assuming probably by tomorrow my weight will be back down because I'm back. Starting yesterday, I already tracked.
You know
right
what
at
it probably was too? You're probably so dehydrated from yesterday, your body's just like sometimes.
I didn't drink much water after I left here either. I went home and passed out. Well, I cooked food, then passed out.
Because that's what I've noticed sometimes too, is if I go for a hard run, I'm not eating or drinking enough water later on. Yeah, I'm just like kind of bloated the next day just because I haven't had enough to like wash it out.
But I've chugged a good amount of water already today, so
Yeah.
I'm already feeling better. But I'm expecting my weight to probably be back down, hopefully 190 or below, as of tomorrow. Because even yesterday, even though I wanted to go eat more after all that shit that we did, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick to it to the T. So 2,600 right now, and gonna keep that thing rolling.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was. Do we want to get into topics? Do we want to
Yeah.
a little bit more?
Whip it out.
Okay. My thing I was thinking about earlier the past couple days was making difficult decisions, or maybe decisions that are hard for you the way that you are, like your personality, but maybe for the greater good overall, for like your livelihood, for your business, other things like that. Things that might be hard in the moment, but good in the long run.
Do you have an example?
Well, I was just thinking about when it comes to scheduling people, I usually am like very thankful that people want to train with me, and I always like to like see people more, like get more money, et cetera, et cetera. But I also feel like I need to balance that with like actually having a regular schedule and like not just having people scattered throughout a 14-hour window every day of the week. And to at least just make that a little bit more tied down to like consistency to be able to like balance other things, because I sometimes just feel like, okay, I know I'm not lazy today, but I also feel like I didn't get a lot of the things I wanted to do off my checklist. And I feel like sometimes I just like go home and get ready for bed and then just like wake up super early and like rush out the door basically too. So I need to like almost go against my own personality of being very easygoing, and I need to actually tell people, okay, these are the times I'm available, like, and stick to it, even though it's not really my nature, but I feel like it'll be for the better overall too.
What came to my mind is something that I feel like I naturally have done. I don't know if I'd say all my life, but majority of my life is I almost think of everything or my entire day in like 15 or 30 minute increments, to where if it's like right now, almost 11 o'clock, my mind goes 11. I'm like, okay, then 11, 15, 30. Like, it's not like I'm consciously thinking about it, but it's kind of like subconscious, to where, from, let's say, podcast right now, 11, I know we'll be done at 12. I know I have a gap from blank to blank. I know I have Jessica at 4 o'clock. Like, I can kind of like visualize these blocks of time, whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, and I know how long things will take, and I almost like plug and play. Into where, obviously, like you said, you kind of want to push things together, work related, to where you do have it all kind of condensed and you can just kind of go at once. But if you are forced to kind of spread out, you work a more freelance job, your personal training, these people can only train these hours. The best thing to do is just take a look at what you have to do and try and plug and play in those hour, 2 hour, 3 hour gaps, and figure out, how can I be most efficient with my day, rather than playing it by ear, almost having like a game plan of, okay, I can get, this person's video done. It's going to take about an hour, so I'm going to do it between Suzanne and Joe, right? And
I know that when that kind of structure happens, you get a lot done, even if it is just an hour. But I also feel like for me, I don't like to feel like, okay, I got 40 minutes. Okay, I got 25 minutes and stuff like that. I know that it is nice to have that pressure, but sometimes it is nice to just sit down and see it all the way through to completion.
I think that's true, but again, it's my own personal nature to feel this way, but also it's like most things in life are uncomfortable. If they bring you value, like work's gonna suck. Like sometimes, like Friday I came in, I knew I had like 14 videos to do for people, and I was like, I just have to sit down and not wander, not get up, not talk to Austin. I just have to fucking sit here, get it done. It's gonna suck. It's gonna take all day long. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, fuck, it's 5 o'clock, time to go home. But it just, it's got to get done, or else it drags into the next day and fucks up your Saturday, and then you get frustrated.
The other thing I feel like that I need to do more that's difficult for me is I feel like I always, if I have to say no, I have to have a reason for it. Like if somebody asks me like, oh, can we train on Saturday? I can't do the day that we originally scheduled. I almost feel like I have to say, oh, I have to do this other work. Like I can't meet you. I can't just say, no, I can't do that, because I almost feel like guilty about it. So I don't know. Do y'all ever like wrestle with anything like that?
I know Maddie does. And in some ways I do. Like even if, like sometimes I'll get someone's video work and, I'll just be like, I know this is going to take more time than it's worth, even for the money. And so I do feel like I need to come up with a reason, not necessarily to get me to cop out, but more so you stay professional. You keep that relationship, because you never know when you might want to contact them later, or you might want those sessions later, or if they are a continuous client, you don't want to piss them off to where they don't even want to train with you anymore. So you almost do got to give a somewhat reasonable reason, for that. So no, I don't think you're solo dolo in that.
But that's the only thing is, like, thinking about that, I know that it'll be better for the long term, or like to avoid like burnout or just being so scattered across the board. But it is like at least not in my personality, so it's a little tricky to like get that hoop over.
I think it's tough. I was just thinking about that when you said the word burnout, because that's something that I know Doug mentioned to us when we were there, and I was saying I was going to work basically all the hours here. And I think it's you can't give like a hard and fast rule for people where you say, hey, you need to give yourself X amount of free time or X break. Or I know we've listened to the Botkins or whatever with how much free time they can have or entertainment they should have in their life. And I think it's different. I think you got to find a balance, and you got to kind of nudge yourself into a little bit of imbalance, a little bit of discomfort, and see, okay, can I conform almost where my point is of burnout, or can I just kind of work on through it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes like that.
Do y'all have any examples of stuff though? Like,
it's tough. You put me on the spot. I don't have anything good.
Or like, I know you, Austin, a couple of years ago, like you went through some stuff with GYMFLO, like hard business stuff, but it was hard in the moment, but I feel like it was a better decision for the long run. Or even like moving in here, it's a big expense to undertake, but like, has there ever been anything that you maybe not regret, but like have had before where you feel like you maybe made the wrong decision, or like, I don't know, just other things that were kind of hard in the moment back then, but you're better for it now?
I'm sure. I was thinking about a few things that you were talking about, just never chimed in, but starting back with, like, let's say it's Saturday and you've been here all week. You don't have to give anybody a fucking reason. You got a life just like they do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way I see it. Maybe other people, I'm not like blunt. I'm like, I got a fucking life. Fuck you. But it's like, hey, I'm going to actually take this weekend, or I'm going to take my weekends and enjoy them. I would love to see you during the week if possible. Yeah. Because I'm here all fucking day during the week, so I can get you in. But, I've had people ask for weekends here or there, but usually they either canceling or whatever, and I just realize
I think people just, with trainers and clients, it's just so personal. They attach you with this gym, so it's almost like,
oh, you don't have a life.
They almost assume that you live here.
Yeah.
And I mean, in a way, we do, but it's kind of like, they just assume, Austin's just a part of like my life, so whenever I need him, he's there at the gym. And it's kind of like, Austin has his own life, his friends, his ambitions, his businesses. He has all these things that's going on in his life too. So but
again, I don't want to say no to money either.
Yeah. That's how.
So if I see it's going to be like something short term, then sometimes I'll try and do it. But if it's going to be like, hey, I'm on a regular thing every weekend, probably not.
Yeah.
But if I can make, if it helps both of us, obviously I get them in the door, train them, but then I can also make money for a short period of time, then I'll do it. Or like those early ass like 5 and 6 a.m.s I used to do.
Yeah.
But anyways, but moving like through stuff that I've had tough times with, I mean, they were tough in the time. I always thought, like, some of the scenarios I always thought, I'm done, like, or it's over.
Yeah.
But it ain't over.
Yeah. The next day
I mean, it is over if you let it like be over,
Yeah.
You can be like, I still probably haven't hit rock bottom, but you can hit as low and still keep moving forward if you want to. Yeah. It's just, how many kicks in the dick are you willing to take?
How much debt do you want?
Yeah, how much dick are you willing to suck?
Yeah.
Life's dick.
And how big?
Life has got a huge one.
Yeah.
So be ready. Stretch that throat out.
Yeah. So one thing I was thinking about in regards to like business things, like obviously the past months really, but especially weeks with like Overcome restock, because we were shooting it yesterday, and I was thinking about, what is the attitude that you kind of have when it comes to things that are completely out of your control? Like, we're building content, Overcome's ready, you got so much demand for it, and it's like, I think one thing that we've done a good job of is, instead of just sitting on our hands being frustrated and being like, fuck us, like, what can we do, we're staying proactive, staying focused, and just using the extra time to build up more content. I think that's been a really good outlook to have, and way of looking at things, because that way, once it's here, we get cranking, and get things going. It's kind of like with the gym, most of the stuff we've ordered that's been big items, they take 3-4 months to get here, and it's almost like frustrating, because you're like, you feel like you're almost helpless in a way, and you don't want to hype things up because it's going to take a while.
Yep.
But kind of like, I guess, any thoughts that come to mind when it comes with what you've been dealing with recently? And I'm sure a lot of businesses and people in general have been dealing with stuff, being back ordered and supply chain issues with, COVID still today.
I thought, and when you said us making content, because at first, not even at first, it's like every week you think your hopes get definitely crushed every week, and you learn to be numb to that when you're doing your own business. But seeing it as, oh, now we're going to even have that much more content to push once it is here. I mean, I'm trying to think of it positive. It gives us more time to actually lay out some type of foundation of the launch instead of just having maybe one video. Now we have multiple videos, multiple pictures, we'll have a whole plethora of shit to throw at people and, get people excited about it coming back. I also look at it, and I used to never look at it this way until I listened to other like bigger business podcasts talk about it. It's like, this type of shit is what makes or breaks a lot of people. And a lot of people, when this shit hits them, they're going to say, oh, I'm done, or I quit, whatever, it's too tough. But as long as, you try and be numb to it and just say, all right, well, I'll be back at it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Eventually you're going to win, or at least, be there still. So, and if I'm dealing with it, like you said, other companies are dealing with it too. So it's not like, oh, why me? Everybody's dealing with it. So it's who's got the most endurance or stamina.
Do you feel like it's different at all just because you still do have other stuff to offer? Like, do you feel like if it was only your only product, like you'd kind of be screwed or maybe want to close the door?
That'd be tough. And it kind of happened to us 2 years ago. We practically had zero product, like 3 years ago, actually, in 2018. And that was definitely a rough spot. But, like, I can't say it was the only rough spot we had. So it's tough to, like, imagine how that felt, but that was definitely a low spot where I was like, oh yeah, we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
But and the one thing on the back end, and I guess, I mean, full transparency is like, obviously we're working in debt to other, loans and whatever that we've gotten throughout the years that we've been paying back. So it's like, well, first off, I can't quit on myself, and second off, I can't quit because I still have shit to pay back. So it's it's like two things that are pushing me. So it's like, I can't just close the doors. Something's got to fucking happen.
Gonna get kneecapped.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's one thing that helps me. I mean, it isn't my main driving thing because I enjoy doing this, but, if, I'm sure I've had thoughts where I'm like, man, what the fuck? What am I doing? Fuck this. You have some rough days like that, but it's like, oh, how the fuck's anything getting paid back? How's this going to keep moving forward, I just realized that it's never going to be easy.
Yeah, that's true. I am glad, though, that even though that things have been stressful or there is, like, that debt that maybe is in the back of your mind sometimes, like, it hasn't taken the fun out of the company or, like, what we do or other things like that, too. Like, I do like that you're still creative with everything and, like, have a good attitude about, like, what you want to put out and stuff, too. Because I know sometimes, like, as the years go by, it's probably, like, you lose sight of why you first started it too.
Yeah. Well, it's like it comes in waves.
Yeah.
You get a lot of highs, get a lot of lows. And
get some mids.
And you get some mids, but there's a lot more lows than highs. But when those highs hit, it's definitely like, damn, this is fucking fun. I can't wait to do the next thing,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, one thing I was thinking about when you were, with everything that we kind of been touching on, and some that I think I personally told you, and I threw up on my Instagram run a couple days ago.
I thought you meant that you actually like threw up.
Oh no!
Like that was a low.
No.
Oh.
no lows. No. But is the fact that and you're hearing it is that we don't always know what the fuck we're doing, and that most of these people I feel like are just waiting for the formula to start the business, or they're waiting for until I have enough money I'll start this business or this gym, or until I have blank support, or until the time is right, or after, there's a recession, or I'll wait. And at the end of the day, you have to realize that, you got to just make it up as you go for a lot of the part. Not everyone knows what the hell they're doing when they open a gym or when they start a supplement company. There's mistakes that have to be made, that will be made. The idea is to minimize those and to make, those mistakes, small mistakes rather than large ones. But basically every entrepreneur you're looking at didn't have like a playbook or have some mentor that told them you need to do this, that, and another. Even when it comes to like freelance training, it's like, you didn't know what to do at first. So you listen to, Austin, who was, hey, you need to get this insurance. You listen to me. I say, hey, set up that LLC so you're good to go. And then other things as far as scheduling, you either learn from a previous job or you find out on your own, and you see how it goes, and you make adjustments as it happens. And I just saw so many posts last week about how do I start making progress, or how do I start, I get messages, how do I start running or increase this mileage, or, how do I lose some of this, the classic client thing. And at the end of the day, you just got to start and you just got to keep doing. And eventually things add up. It's like I was telling you when I had him running with me for that one loop, I was like, this feels pretty brutal. And just imagine that Nick Bayer is doing this 3.5 minutes faster per mile. And it's not just, because he's magic or something, but it's just continuous day after day, week after week, years of running, and you're better, It just takes time to get, a natural physique built or a business developed and things like that. So you just got to be comfortable not knowing what the fuck you're doing, and you'll get somewhere. Just keep your ears open and keep learning.
Yeah. And just making sure you're doing something every day.
Yeah.
So at least one thing, not just like people say manifesting it, like talking about it, but actually, doing at least something.
Yeah. How can I,
day.
what can I do today that puts me 1% better?
Yeah.
Even if there's supply chain issues, like there's something we can do. We can make a content.
Yeah,
we can
make a
brainstorm
video,
an idea. We
whatever.
can make a video. We can do a skit. We can hype up something, make a Facebook post.
Improve the website.
Yeah, improve the web.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's something you can do, but people just want to sit there on their hands
And say
be
it's
like,
somebody
"Nah."
else's fault.
Yeah, it's someone else's fault, or I can't do this, or they have blank. It's,
Yeah.
just be doing that your whole life.
Yeah.
We have questions.
I do. I got 2. I don't know about y'all.
Oh, I got so many, I had to shut it down.
Hit to delete it.
I had to delete it. Just getting too many questions.
My AGN, which is like a pharmaceutical company that I got free stock in, is up 5.2% today.
Nice. Dang.
How's dude?
Is this a sponsor?
I'm actually going to look at that right now before I start my questions.
Oh, this is
So I get tweets, I don't know why my notifications are always late. Like they'll be like 2 days later and I'll get a notification of a tweet like Doge's up. It's not up. Right now it's
down.
sitting at 36 cents.
Oh,
So it's down. Yeah.
The real bet was betting on Logan Paul.
oh, that was garbage. I can't believe that many people stayed up and watched that. I thought about doing it. I told May, I was like, I thought about staying up like last night, but I made the decision Saturday. I was like, I'm not staying up for this dumb shit. First of all, I was like, Floyd's going to win. I already know that. Whether it's knockout or not, I was like, it's already going to be stupid. And then the rest of the fights on that aren't even worth watching. So it's like I'm just, beating my dick for 3 hours until the final fight comes on. And then, the final fight's just going to be, crap. And so I was like, this is stupid. And I see so many people, like, I guess spend a few thousand to get tickets. Like Katie Hearn and her husband were there.
Oh,
What's the point of going to this shit? I mean, I guess if you can flex like that and they'll be celebrities, but
Yeah.
I just can't believe they convinced that many teenage kids that love Logan Paul pay for this $50 pay-per-view. It's just stupid.
I do agree though that should be the new form of like celebrity dispute. I feel like it would be fun to watch like Instagram
Put some
people
gloves
fight
on.
like actors, or something like that.
Yeah.
And too bad that I feel like they'd on the back end have some rules or be like, hey, don't go hard, like being pussy about it.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, oh, I don't want to be that embarrassed when I get knocked out.
Like Anthony Mantello fights Maddie B raps.
Oh, shit.
The
You're
old
pulling out all
YouTube
the old
stars.
names, yeah.
I don't know either of those.
That's good.
But
yeah, that's probably best.
one question I have is opinions on people that think going to the gym makes you fat phobic.
Damn, yeah, this.
Griffin's fatphobic.
Him with like the fat jokes. Griffin
Griffin
just dies.
is scared of fat people.
He-
I just think
and-
it's so funny that all these new age terms that are like some form of phobia, some form of ism, like
yeah, phobia isn't
it's
really the
so
right
funny.
word. Like, I don't think anyone's like.
No, nobody's
afraid
scared
of
of.
fat
Yeah,
people.
because phobic would be afraid. I think like
more like a-
judgmental, maybe.
Yeah, it's more like a dislike.
a fabulist or fat.
Oh, fabulist.
Fabulist?
No, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck the word would be. I don't think so. I think it's all who you are. If you don't like fat people, you don't like fat people.
No, I think there's like a vendetta
Like you
against
think you're
people.
better than fat
And
people.
Yeah.
I would say, especially in here, like there are overweight people that kill it and are like drenched in sweat at the end, and there are in shape people that just sit on the edge of the bench on
Yeah.
their phone for
Yeah.
5 or 10 minutes after every set.
Yeah, I don't care if
so-
you're fat. I just care if you work.
100%. Or at least doing like being in the part of the solution. You know, if you're making a solution to the problem, then
absolutely.
I'm all with you. But if you're gonna just sit back and be like, oh,
body positive movement, no.
Yeah.
I would say, by and large.
Opinions on people that think, yeah. So that's the question. Next one is, do you coach people for bodybuilding shows? No, I do not. But I do coach people, but typically not for bodybuilding shows. I've never done one, like coach somebody for a bodybuilding show. So it's not something I would be out of the door for trying. But a lot of
I feel
people,
like it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
especially that peak week.
for sure. And a lot of the people that I coach are just, mainly people trying to lose weight and just trying to be more healthy and fit and just trying to get their body
Get
moving.
in a general shape, yeah.
But I'm never, I don't turn nothing down but my shirt collar. So if you'd be interested in that, make sure you hit me up. But I
Price
can give it
to
a
start
shot.
at 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000. I'm just kidding.
$1
But that's the only
million.
questions I got for Instagram right there.
I feel like it would be fun though to be like a very specific coach, like a Charles Glass or some of these other like bigger name kind of guru people. I feel like that would be fun to like have your own techniques that you.
Well, that was
create
one
or,
thing
like,
I was thinking
system.
about when I first got into personal training was like, oh, I'm going to walk people through each exercise and tweak this and
They're gonna
do
love
that.
it.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, you end up just, you show people how to properly perform something, but it's not like you're like, all right, superset now, or hey, we're doing a triple drop set, let's go, and you're like screaming at them, and you're not like, holding the muscle and like squeeze, you're mostly like, all right, 8, no, last one here,
It's
nice,
like Bob
all right.
Ross.
Yeah, well, like the Charles Glass, he's training somebody that's already a professional athlete, so they don't need to like count reps and sets, but they do, but they need somebody actually like
Pushing.
detailed defining what the fuck they're trying to activate, like how to hit a certain, like, it's like it's a different like level of training.
Yeah. Did I tell you I met him?
No.
Oh, he didn't train me, but
Yeah.
he sat
It's a
next
pretty
to
big
me
deal.
on a bench, and I
shit.
was like, "You don't know me, but it is an honor." And he was like, "Hey, thank you, man." So
He said, my brother.
Yeah. You gonna pay me or get the fuck out of my face?
yeah, that's enough talking. for
Goes to the
today.
front desk. Hey, there's this white guy over there. It's pretty creepy.
Stalking
He's
me.
got long hair.
Yeah.
Do we want to touch on anything about party in the gym?
Oh, yeah. You know what I was going to say? We're going to announce that. We have some details.
Yeah.
Waiting on really like 1 or 2 details-ish. But for the most part, party in the gym, next one, it's going to be a banger, summer banger, July 10th. July 10th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with the potential reschedule. If rain is in the forecast, it'll be the following Saturday, July 17th, same time, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But the main date, assuming all weather goes well, we have good luck, July 10th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A lot's going to be going on there. So obviously we're going to have open gym that day. So go crush the lifts. We have a bunch of tables set up. GYMFLO will have a great table set up. Overcome better be there by now. We'll have that cooler for sampling. Obviously pre-workout, ready to rock and roll. Amanda with Naughty and Nice will have a table. Clean Eats is a shop that's opening up right in Shore Pump that basically offers very convenient macro-friendly meals and snacks and all kinds of stuff. I mean, I saw they have pizzas and like truffles and all these different things. But anyway, they just opened up in the Shore Pump area, and so they're going to come out with a table and also have not only their menus and things like that, but also some promotional coupons. So if you want to check them out, do that. Hangry Joe's, if you haven't seen on our story, Hangry Joe's is a killer little restaurant that opened up right near the gym. Makes these great fried chicken sandwiches and other chicken options and really good waffle fries as well. They're going to be basically catering their event because what we're going to do is have some RSVP tickets available. So if you want, you don't have to. You can still attend the event, but there's a lot of incentive too. Pay $30 for a Party in the Gym Pass ticket. If you do that online, you can go to our website, go to events, and you can already snag this. But with $30 ticket, you're going to get a $10 meal voucher for Hangry Joe's and a shirt from them. You're going to get a Party in the Gym exclusive shirt for that event. So it's going to be Party in the Gym themed. You'll see the shirt release coming up very soon. You need to, if you're going to get a ticket and you're going to try and get a shirt, you need to order it before 2 weeks before the event. Because obviously we got to get those in, get the right size and everything like that. But you're going to get a shirt, the meal voucher, and the shirt from Hangry Joe's. You're going to get a free grab-and-go meal from Clean Eats. You're going to get a GYMFLO sample pack and you get a Naughty and Nice sample pack. So
That's a good deal.
it's like $70, $80, $90
You didn't tell them
value.
the first 12.
Oh
people that
yeah,
RSVP.
Fuck. And first 12 RSVP tickets are getting a free D pump.
Yep.
So we're pushing like $110 value for $30.
Yes.
So that's, and you get a little goodie bag. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna want to.
I miss the days of the goodie bag.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody has goodie
I know.
bags.
You go to your
anymore.
friend's like birthday party, and you're like, I hope he's got a
Laser
good goodie
tag,
bag.
sleepover, and goodie bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
his
made out
mom's
pretty
hot.
well. Yeah.
And another option, we're gonna be doing a dodgeball tournament at the event.
Yes.
So that's gonna be super fun. Now here's the deal with that though. It's not a free for all. It's an extra $20 on top of your ticket. So it'd be a $50 ticket. You get the same stuff as the other party pass. Just the extra $20 goes towards a cash prize. So I'd have to do the math, but I think we're talking a few $100 cash prize for the winning team. There's going to be basically semifinals and then finals. So it'll be 4 teams. There's 17 spots available because us 3 are going to be on a team with 2 other people. And so if you want that, grab your boys or girls, snag those tickets because those might go faster. But yeah, you get the $30 option, the $50 option. But yeah, Party in the Gym is back.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling the vibes.
Coming back.
July 10th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It'll be a good time. Like I said, even if you don't want a ticket, you can still show up. You just won't have all the goodie bags and all the quote unquote free stuff, all the food, all that good stuff. But yeah, good way to announce that.
Very excited. Yeah.
Keep an eye out for Overcome. One day.
Maybe
1
towards
year.
the end of the month of June. So maybe 3rd or 4th week. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
fuck you.
Maybe
Yeah.
fuck me.
Probably is.
Um.
But we'll have so much content.
Yeah, we
Man.
will. You can't. Y'all wait. You're gonna get like a blast of content coming your way. But yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Yeah, short one today.
Yeah.
But pretty good to the point, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words for the viewers?
I don't know. I feel like my mind's kind of weird right now because I usually work out in the morning.
You seem down.
So, I'm ready to like work out. Not that I'm trying to rush this, but I'm like, man, I want to knock that workout out so I can get some other things done before my next clients come in. It's like that.
Damn.
That was on my mind before we even
Sorry,
started.
viewers.
No, it's not sorry for anybody. I just need to. I should have worked out earlier this morning.
That 5 a.m. grind, man.
Well, the thing is, I cooked everything. I had my fucking place donezo by 8:30, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in bed early.
Yeah.
So I laid in bed, watched a few YouTube videos, and I was like, all right, it's about 8:45. I'm gonna go to sleep. I wake back up at like 9:45, like tossing and turning. Wake back up at like 1. I wake up at the hour of 1 o'clock at least 3 or 4 times because cats outside of my window were like fighting,
Dang.
like loud as shit.
Did you spray any water?
No, I didn't have shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on out there? I mean, loud. Like, I thought they were in my room. That's how loud they were. And then a couple more times around like 3, and I was like, oh, my alarm's at 3:45. Let me go back to sleep real quick so I can get another 40 minutes of sleep. Slept right through that. Woke up at like 5:30. I already saw Brock posted something. I was like, fuck me. I guess I'm going back to sleep till 6. So I went back to sleep.
I can't beat him today.
Yeah, that's as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh, what time is it? And I got on Instagram. Brock already posted like an outdoor picture. I was like, I'm still up in the bed.
Yeah. But didn't you feel cozy?
Yeah, kind of.
That's a soft mindset, Griffin. We don't have soft
Kinda not.
mindsets on here.
I was like, well, I got anxiety because I was like, man, my day's kind of like pushed back now, but it is what it is. So now,
That's what I was trying to tell Maddie, too, and that's why I didn't watch that fight last night, because I was like, if I stay up late, I either fuck myself in the morning because I'm tired as shit because I got no sleep, or I push back my day an hour or two, and then everything is pushed back an hour or two, and it just all fucked up. I'd rather just go to bed early.
Yeah, most of the time that's me too. And not that I use Sarah to help get up, but fortunately she does get up early for her work. So if I happen to oversleep, if I get up with her, I can just make it in time.
Yeah.
But she hasn't been here, so got another
Blaming
girl
it
over.
on her. Yeah.
The blow up doll doesn't
Yeah.
wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost said something. Never mind.
Yeah, I think I had a feeling, yeah.
Better to keep it between us.
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
better get canceled.
Yeah.
I think it's a good time to call it.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. I'd like to have some guest ones soon. What do y'all think? Like,
Yeah,
Well-
let's do another Zoom.
Are we gonna get our boy at TNS possibly?
oh,
up here?
he's got a lot going on with his new store.
Oh,
open, so
fuck that store.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I might be able to squeeze him up here, but other
Maybe
than
in
that,
July. Hopefully, a
Maybe a
month
return
after
guest.
it's open. Maybe.
we might have to have some online people We'll see. I don't know. I want to find some local people. We really need to. Who the fuck? If y'all are listening to this, you all have anybody around Richmond that owns a business or is doing something with their life.
Ones.
Just some real ones.
Real ones.
Doing something with their life, not just some average Joe. We want a hangry Joe. Yeah. Somebody out there hungry out there getting it, doing something with their life. Make sure you tell them about the show and drop them in the comments so we can hit them up.
Fuck, we probably hit up Clean Eats after they open.
That's it. Well, that'd be a great pick.
There you go.
Great pick.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're out of here, y'all. Make sure you follow us down in the description below. Leave us a comment, like the show, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week. We're out.